The defendant John Doe, during the marriage, committed major faults and maliciously transferred joint marital assets. This court rules that the plaintiff, Ms. Warren, and the defendant John Doe are hereby granted a divorce. All joint marital assets shall be awarded to the plaintiff, Ms. Warren, in their entirety. The defendant John Doe shall leave with nothing.
Attorney Carter, you're a real lifesaver. I just can't believe it. He really left with nothing.
Ms. Warren, just doing my job.
Attorney Carter, here are the legal fees for this case. $300,000.
Okay.
And this is for you. An extra bonus.
Ms. Warren, my legal fees, $300,000 is enough.
You deserve it. Attorney Carter, you helped me save tens of millions. This little token is nothing. Attorney Carter, you're not just great at your job. You're also very handsome. Attorney Carter, to properly thank you, come over to my place tonight. I'll cook for you myself, and the two of us can have some nice drinks.
Please, don't do this. My services are strictly professional. I'll have to pass. I already have plans tonight.
That's such a shame. Then, maybe next time.
Sure. Good evening, everyone.
Mr. Handsome Carter is on time again! Front row seat! If my husband bought a house before marriage and added my name after marriage, how is it divided in a divorce?
Thanks to rich lady who doesn't want a divorce for the gift. Same as always. Let's take a live call.
Hello, Attorney Carter. Can you hear me?
Mr. Fox, do you have divorce troubles again?
No. The thing is, I'm single. Attorney Carter, you handle so many divorce cases. You must have quite a few newly single female clients, right?
Yes, quite a few.
Then could you introduce me?
Did I hear that right?
Asking a divorce lawyer for a setup?
What kind of
What
weird
kind of weird
logic
logic is that? Setting up
Support
divorcees
group, huh?
going for. Setting up divorcees with divorcees, going for an exact match. I get it now. This guy is playing 4D chess. Background checks by lawyers are way better than matchmakers.
Mr. Fox, I can't do that. I'm a divorce lawyer, not a dating agency. Besides, revealing client privacy is highly unprofessional.
Attorney Carter, you misunderstood. What I mean is, could you just introduce us? See if she's interested. Like last time at your firm, I saw a lady wearing a khaki business suit. I'm serious. Just ask her for me, please.
The system?
This system aims to create perfect matches every time the user succeeds.
You can predict matches?
Yes, user.
Can you calculate Ethan Fox and Hannah Woods' match probability?
Command received. Analysis complete. Subject 1. Ethan Fox. Annual income around $20 million. Reason for divorce. Ex-wife was a gold digger. Subject 2. Hannah Woods. Subject 2. Hannah Woods. Annual income over $25 million. Reason for divorce. Husband cheated during pregnancy. Comprehensive analysis. Ethan Fox and Hannah Woods' match probability is 75%.
Is that high?
Over 50% is considered high probability. Suggest user to set them up.
This is no random setup. It's a data-backed precision match. If I complete the tasks, I can finally teach a lesson to those jerks who forced me out on my own. Mr. Fox, given your sincerity, here's the deal. I'll make an exception this once and set you two up, but how it turns out will be entirely up to Ms. Woods herself.
Hello? Attorney Carter, calling me this late. Is there something going on?
Hello, Miss Woods. Sorry to bother you. Here's the thing. I have a client. Do you know Mr. Ethan Fox? He said he saw you at my law firm. It was love at first sight. He wants me to introduce you to.
Are you talking about the guy who held the door for me that day?
Yes, exactly. That's him. Actually, I think you two are a good match. Your backgrounds are similar. No one's after anyone's money. What's more, as your attorney, I know your characters. He's pretty reliable.
But I just got divorced 3 months ago. To go on a blind date now? Isn't it a little too soon?
Ms. Woods, legally speaking, you're already single. You have the right to start over. Besides, this isn't a blind date. Just making a new friend. If it's not a match, that's fine. You have nothing to lose.
All right, Attorney Carter. I trust you. Tomorrow morning at 10. Let's meet in front of your firm.
Okay.
He's back! Did she say yes? I'm more nervous than asking someone out myself.
Mr. Fox, Ms. Woods has agreed to meet with you. I'll message you the details.
He actually pulled it off. I declare Attorney Carter's live stream as my new matchmaker shrine.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm a lawyer, not a matchmaker. Check out my profile for more of my streams. All right, that's a wrap for today's stream. See ya. Bye. Hello? Alex? James put together a class reunion, just a few of us, tomorrow at 8 p.m. You coming? A reunion? More like a trap.
Alex, you crossed someone you shouldn't have. Just resign.
You stabbed me in the back, got me fired from a top firm, and forced me to go solo. James Foster, what's your game this time? So, you going? Yeah. James is like the most successful out of all of us. A lawyer at Circle Law Group, and his father-in-law is the director of Prime Law, attorney William Ford. He hit the jackpot. Guess the tables have turned.
Some people used to be the student president, all high and mighty, and now they're running a solo firm, handling those petty divorce cases.
If it isn't our former
President Carter.
Alex, it's been a while. How is your little law firm doing? Not bad. Not bad. How much is that? Can you even make $2,000 a month? Enough to pay the rent for your crappy studio? Just drop it. You'll hurt his pride. At Circle Law Group, our bonuses are more than he makes. A year, I make about $1 million. What?
$1 million? Do divorce cases pay that much now?
You're bluffing with your crappy studio. Since I started, the divorce cases I took, I have never lost. I make money by winning. Is there a problem? Divorce cases usually end in settlements. It doesn't take real skill. As far as I know, Attorney Foster's Circle Law Group takes on a lot of cases a year. How many of them are settled before trial?
All right. Sit down. No more work talk. Let's talk about something fun.
And Tina, you gave up a great career in law just to be a reporter? Attorney Foster is so amazing, securing one IPO project after another. You gotta look out for us in the future. Jim!
I've got things to do. I gotta head out.
Look at this. Alex Carter is trending.
What? What are you yelling about? He's just a divorce lawyer. How could he be trending?
What's going on?
He has no shame when it comes to money. Quitting a perfectly good job to be a matchmaker. He's a complete embarrassment to all of us lawyers.
If he makes a successful match, a single commission could match half a year of our pay. He has over 1 million followers now, too. If he monetizes all that traffic, making millions a year isn't just a dream.
It's getting late. Let's call it a night. I can't let Alex Carter keep trending like this. I need to find a way to take him down.
You're home, honey. What's wrong? You look terrible.
At the class reunion today, I ran into Alex Carter.
Him? He had the nerve to show up?
Back in school, he used his good grades to pick on me constantly. He caused me a lot of trouble. I just never expected that someone with zero morals could end up doing so incredibly well.
He really is such a jerk. How successful could he be? Didn't my dad already put the word out? No boutique or major law firm in Bayfield is allowed to hire him. A proper lawyer, running off to be an influencer, and playing matchmaker? He's a total disgrace to our entire legal profession.
Tell me about it. We've worked so hard to get to where we are. And him? Does he just rely on his looks?
No way. We can't let him get away with this. I'll call my dad tomorrow. I'll have him contact the association. We'll say he's using the internet for improper promotion and suspect him of illegal marketing. Have the association revoke his law license.
But wouldn't that be too much trouble for your dad?
Honey, we're family. Besides, cleaning up this industry mess is exactly what my dad should do. Just leave it to me. You just wait for the results.
Alex Carter, this time, I will ruin you completely.
Congratulations, user. You've made a successful match. Rewarded 75 matchmaking points.
That easy? Points just for one meeting? Alex, why did you leave early yesterday? Attorney Carter's famous now. Are you looking down on us? Free tomorrow. My treat. Let's celebrate. Something fishy is going on.
Attorney Carter! I just got divorced. Can you find me a reliable partner? Mr. Handsome Carter, hook me up! I'm a 32-year-old woman, got a house and car. Me! Find a match for my husband, too. Wish him and his mistress the best. Hurry up and divorce me!
That explains it.
Boss, you're finally here. The phones are blowing up. They all want to book consultations.
Register them first. Don't make any promises.
Bad news, boss. Someone is publicly trashing you online.
Not some street corner matchmaker. Recently, in our legal circle, a celebrity has emerged. A divorce lawyer who doesn't focus on his practice, but instead plays matchmaker, pulling off these sensational stunts. We lawyers are supposed to uphold the dignity of the law as professionals. We're not street corner matchmakers. This kind of behavior not only lowers the standards of our entire industry, but it completely embarrasses our profession. I urge Attorney Carter to have a little self-awareness. An internet-famous lawyer trying to mess with me? Just a classic case of jealousy.
Hello? What? You want to cancel your appointment? Okay, I understand. Boss, Ms. Green, who just made an appointment, canceled her consultation. She said she's already signed a contract with Prime Legal. They offered her a better deal.
Prime Legal.
Hello? Hi. Cancel your appointment?
Hello? Attorney Carter, how does it feel? You'd better be smart, because your firm won't last 3 months.
What do we do now? They're poaching our clients, and people online are calling for an industry boycott against us.
Don't panic. James Foster. Howard Collins. Very well. The system. I want to use my points to look up Howard Collins.
20 points deducted. Target Howard Collins. Related case. 3 years ago, the Grandway trade contract fraud case. Key clue. Howard Collins, in this case, allegedly concealed key evidence and misled the judge, causing his client to lose and suffer massive losses.
Misleading the judge. That is a serious violation of professional ethics. Sophia, look up a case from 3 years ago. Grandway trade contract fraud case. Pull all the files, especially the trial reports. Get everything for me, right now.
Right away, boss.
Attorney Carter, is this really true? I lost the case back then because Howard Collins hid the evidence. Mr. Warren, this is what I found. The opposing company's internal emails. They clearly prove that from the very beginning, they were setting you up. And this evidence, Howard Collins had it back then, but didn't submit it to the court. That damn Howard Collins. I paid him millions in legal fees. And this is how he repays me? Mr. Warren, if you trust me, I can help you file an appeal, overturn the original verdict, and hold Howard Collins legally responsible. Attorney Carter, if you can overturn this case, I'll do whatever you say. Reporter done. This is about Prime Legal's attorney Collins. In a case 3 years ago, he allegedly hid evidence and forged documents, seriously violating professional ethics. Here is all the proof.
Alex, can you guarantee this evidence is totally authentic? This is capable of completely destroying a lawyer's career. It's a bombshell.
Every piece of evidence here can stand up to scrutiny. I stake my professional reputation on it.
All right. Thanks for the lead. The media won't let any industry scum get away. Give us 3 days. We'll publish an in-depth report.
Good. See that? This Alex Carter is nothing but a coward right now. I said his law firm won't last 3 months. You guys step it up too. Poach all his clients and bring them to me. Bayfield's divorce lawyer #1 spot belongs to me.
Carter, are we really doing nothing? At this rate, our reputation will be completely ruined.
Let it play out a bit longer.
But
Sophia, you need to remember, as lawyers, our weapons aren't empty words, but the law and evidence. Let the storm rage even harder. Howard, have you been a bit too high profile? It's all over the internet. It's really bad for our firm's reputation.
Don't worry. This is just a PR war. Once Alex Carter falls, those clients will naturally come back to us. Right now, it's the perfect time to kick him when he's down.
I don't care how you do it. Just quiet this down ASAP. I don't want to see our financial reports show a loss of funds caused by you.
All right. Just you wait. And enjoy the show.
See, honey, I told you. To deal with a guy like Alex Carter, you have to cut him off at the knees. With the industry hunting him down, plus Howard's direct attacks, he is completely finished.
You're absolutely right, honey. You really are my better half. Once he goes bankrupt, I can't wait to see how he'll ever show his face in front of me again.
The article has passed final review. At 9 a.m. tomorrow, it goes live online.
Howard, James, it's time to end this game.
Your two-pronged attack is brutal. Alex Carter must be completely overwhelmed right now. A lawyer, running around playing matchmaker, acting like Cupid. He's totally neglecting his job. Since he loves being so nosy, I'll do him a little favor. And make sure he has absolutely no free time.
You really have a lot of influence in the industry, Howie. Everyone follows your lead. With this move, Alex Carter doesn't stand a chance. Riding this momentum, Prime Legal will definitely reach new heights.
Howie? Check your phone. Something huge happened.
Shocking scandal! A lawyer from a major firm was exposed for forging evidence, swindling a client out of millions.
Attorney Collins, this is Horizon Group's legal director, Ms. Green. I saw the scandal online. Given your personal professional ethics issues, we've decided to immediately terminate all cooperation. The formal termination letter will be sent shortly. We will never work with someone so untrustworthy.
Hello? Hello? Howard Collins, I was blind to trust you. I recommended so many friends to hire you. Now they're all questioning me. You've completely humiliated me. No, our retainer agreement is void immediately. You'd better hurry and refund my legal fees. Don't make me take legal action and sue you for fraud. No.
Collins, this mess has gotten way out of hand. Those cases we worked on, the ones I referred to you, the clients are dropping them all. Let's not contact each other anymore. I don't want to be dragged down. You're on your own.
Howard Collins, you're fired.
Useless. You cried and begged me back then to use my resources to blacklist Alex Carter in the industry. And now, you've made such a massive mess for me.
Dad?
Don't call me Dad. Narrow-minded, petty, and jealous. You relied on my daughter to move up. Now you've almost completely ruined my reputation. From today onwards, you are no longer a senior attorney at Prime Legal. You are demoted to a regular attorney. Also, tomorrow, you better pack up and get out of the private office immediately.
Yes, sir. Alex Carter. Why? Just a guy who used a matchmaker to get ahead. Why does he get to ruin everything I have?
Hello?
Let's call it a day. You can get off work. By the way, Sophia, did your law license come through?
Just got it last week.
Great. Then you don't need to be an assistant anymore. Start practicing tomorrow. You'll take your own cases from now on.
Mr. Carter, is this true?
Yeah, the firm is short-staffed right now. You're capable, and I believe in you.
Thank you, Mr. Carter. I won't let you down.
We have to take down Alex Carter. If we let him keep interfering, we won't even get the scraps. We'll be left with nothing.
Everyone, we should use a two-pronged approach. First, doesn't he claim to have a 100% win rate in divorce cases? Then we make him lose. From now on, whenever Alex Carter takes a case, we'll send out the firm's top lawyers to represent the other side. Even if we charge a fraction, or even pay out of pocket, we'll fight him to the bitter end. I want this winning lawyer to become a despised pariah. We'll completely ruin his reputation. Second, and most importantly, we must cut off his client base. That post-divorce matchmaking service is his main draw for clients. We have to find a way to shut that operation down.
Attorney Carter, I just got word. We go to court tomorrow. And that woman actually hired Liberty Law Firm's David Shaw. What do we do now? Can we still win?
David Shaw, my former boss. Looks like those guys are finally making a move. Rest assured, Mr. York. A top lawyer doing financial cases rarely touches divorce lawsuits. He doesn't know the ropes here. Besides, you're not at fault. Even if she swaps lawyers now, it won't do much good. She can't turn the tables.
Okay.
Alex Carter, it's been 3 years. Look at you now, getting clients by matchmaking. Way better than when you were my assistant. Very promising. Long time no see, Attorney Shaw. All work is equal. Solving the client's problems makes a good lawyer. It's better than suppressing juniors and stealing their credit to climb the ladder.
Sharp tongue. I hope later in court, your legal skills are half as sharp as your tongue.
Let's go. Presiding Judge, members of the bench, given the irretrievable breakdown of their marriage, we formally present our core appeal for this case. The plaintiff, Mr. Jason York, and the defendant, Ms. Linda Martin, should be granted a divorce.
Your Honor, objection. To my knowledge, after the plaintiff filed for divorce, they still spent time together. The plaintiff, Mr. Jason York, still regularly made my client and their child 3 meals a day. If not for love, why would he do this?
Defense counsel. I did it for the kid. As a mother, all she does is dress up. The kid cries from hunger. Did she ever care?
Plaintiff, silence, please.
My client cooked for the defendant was due to his helpful nature. To prove this, I can submit testimonies from his friends. Furthermore, the community center's service records can also serve as evidence.
What about the laundry? How could a man possibly do so much for a woman?
That's because my client has mild OCD. We've interviewed dozens of neighbors who can also testify to this.
Your Honor, I request permission to play a video.
Mommy, Daddy, I want to ride that carousel. Will you go with me?
Attorney Carter, how do you explain this?
Honey, I know I was wrong. I'm so sorry. I just love you too much. I was so scared to lose you.
Your Honor, as you can see, between the plaintiff and defendant, there is clearly a deep marital bond. I implore the court to give them a chance.
Defense counsel, and move to mediation. Objection. The defendant is faking affection to stall for time. Your Honor, I need to confer with my client. I request a recess.
Recess granted. Court will reconvene at 2 p.m.
Attorney Carter, what do we do now? I'd rather die than settle. I want a divorce from her today. Mr. York, let me confirm this one last time. For Linda Martin, do you really have no feelings left at all? None. Not even a little bit. Ever since she married me, she hasn't cared about the kids at all, and she's freezing cold to me. I work so hard out there, giving her my earnings to manage, and it just vanishes into thin air. If it weren't for the fact that I couldn't find any proof, I'd have sued her for marriage fraud by now. Right now, just seeing her fake face makes me sick. All right, here's the deal. My legal fees will be tripled from the original quote. Triple? Forget triple. As long as I can divorce her today, I'd pay 5 times that. Deal. Don't worry, Mr. York. It'll be money well spent. Not only will I get you a clean divorce, I'll make sure Linda Martin leaves with nothing and compensates all your losses. Good. Excuse me for a moment. System. I need this case's killer evidence.
Relevant clue found. Unlocking it will cost 30 matchmaker points. Confirm exchange.
Confirm.
Clue provided. The defendant, Linda Martin, has an undeclared property located at Magnolia Gardens, Unit 2, Building 3, Apartment 8. This is a classic case of concealing marital assets.
Attorney Carter, thinking of a way out all by yourself? I'd advise you not to waste your breath. Hurry up and convince your client to accept the settlement. That'll save everyone a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Attorney Shaw is right. But as to who needs to face reality, I think it's too early to say. This afternoon's trial will reveal everything.
He's just putting on a show. Don't worry, this case is in the bag.
During the recess, have the plaintiff and defendant reached a new settlement?
Your Honor, we stand by our original claim. We request a divorce, and the defendant, Linda Martin, must leave with nothing and compensate my client for all his losses.
Objection, Your Honor. The plaintiff's claims lack any factual or legal basis. My client, Linda Martin, and Mr. York have been married for 4 years. They share a deep bond. We request the court to dismiss these unreasonable claims.
Since opposing counsel insists on their deep bond, we will submit a key piece of evidence to reveal the truth. This is from 4 years ago, Ms. Martin's pregnancy report. The report shows that before marrying my client, she was already pregnant.
Sweetheart.
The child isn't even mine?
Order.
Damn it, she hid the truth.
Ms. Martin deliberately hid this fact until 3 months after the wedding when she casually let it slip, tricking Mr. York into taking on the roles of a father and a husband. Tell me, Ms. Martin, isn't this using deception to commit marriage fraud?
Your Honor, even if there was concealment before marriage, 4 years of living together have already built a solid marital bond. We can't let this single mistake negate the entire marriage, let alone use it as grounds
To demand she leave with nothing. Stable relationship? Let's take a look at what this relationship looks like in the face of money and selfishness. Your Honor, we would like to present our second piece of evidence. According to our investigation, Ms. Martin, during the marriage, under the guise of family expenses and helping friends and family, asked my client, Mr. York, for a total of $3 million. Furthermore, 2 years ago, Ms. Martin secretly transferred a property, jointly purchased by the couple, to her mother's name. Is this not a case of secretly hiding and transferring marital assets? This property transfer record and the bank statements can prove this.
This property transfer was just a temporary holding, and the funds were lent to friends for emergencies. It wasn't a transfer of assets.
Yes, that's right. I just haven't had time to tell Jason yet.
Bullshit. 2, 1, $3 million and a house. Something this huge, and you dare say it's temporary. Who did you give my money to?
Plaintiff, control your emotions. Maintain order in the court.
Since the defense insists the funds were lent to a friend, we would like to call our third witness, Mr. Frank Ford, to the stand to reveal where the money really went.
We're done for. Honorable presiding judge and members of the court, I will now testify to the court that Ms. Martin and I are not well acquainted. The person I actually know is her ex-boyfriend, Julian Yates. 4 years ago, he borrowed $3 million from me. He then evaded his debt and disappeared. It was Ms. Martin who stepped up as a guarantor and promised to repay it. Over 3 years, she made multiple transfers to me, totaling $1.5 million.
You bitch! I gave you my entire life savings. And you took my money to pay off your ex's debts.
Control yourself. The witness is excused.
Your Honor, based on the pregnancy test report, property transfer report, witness testimony, and bank statements, it is clear that Ms. Martin committed marriage fraud and maliciously transferred and hid marital assets. This has caused severe damage to the lawful rights of my client. Therefore, we ask the court to uphold our claim, order Ms. Martin to leave with nothing, and compensate my client for all his losses.
The court grants the plaintiff, Mr. Jason York, a divorce from the defendant, Ms. Linda Martin. The defendant, Ms. Martin, has committed marriage fraud and maliciously transferred and hidden marital assets. All marital assets will be awarded in full to the plaintiff, Mr. York. The defendant, Ms. Martin, shall leave the marriage with nothing and compensate the plaintiff, Mr. York, for economic losses in the amount of $2,003 million. If you disagree with this verdict, you may file an appeal within the statutory time limit.
No, I don't accept this. Attorney Shaw, aren't you a top lawyer? Didn't you guarantee a win? Explain this to me.
Miss Martin, you hid the facts before hiring me. You didn't tell me the whole truth. I suggest you read the civil code. The judge leaving you with nothing is already showing you mercy.
Leaving so soon, Attorney Shaw? Is it because getting outsmarted by the younger generation is a tough pill to swallow?
Congratulations. User toxic relationship severed. Matchmaker. A activated. 50 matchmaker points earned. Congratulations. User on severing a toxic relationship. 50 points.
Boss, a major client is here. Ms. Grace Shaw, worth over $100 million. She's inquiring about our firm's special services. She wants to find a well-matched and reliable partner.
System, start matching.
Recommended match. Simon Shea, 35 years old, renovation company owner. Net worth, nearly $100 million match. Probability, 79%.
Boss, this Mr. Chase is 3 years younger than Grace. Will this really work?
That's such an old-fashioned mindset. I used my exclusive algorithm. They are natural soulmates. Go ahead. If it works, you'll get a bonus. And if it doesn't, I'll personally pay you $1,000 for your trouble.
Got it, boss. Consider it done. Grace, our boss has personally selected an excellent gentleman for you. He's in renovations, worth nearly $100 million. He's just 3 years younger than you.
In renovations? What a coincidence. I've been looking for a reliable company to partner with. Set it up, absolutely.
Mr. Chase, hello. Our boss has selected a very suitable lady for you. She's an interior designer. Her net worth is similar to yours.
Not bad, same industry too. How old is she?
Ms. Shaw is 3'8".
How old? 38? Attorney Lane, are you kidding me?
Mr. Chase, this is truly the best candidate Attorney Carter found for you using our core algorithm. It's a rare opportunity.
I respect Attorney Carter, but this is just too absurd.
After all, Attorney Carter personally made the call. If you don't even meet her, it'll be hard for our firm to prioritize you in the future.
Fine. You win. I'll do it for Attorney Carter. See you at the firm tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Finally got him on board. With an attitude like that, tomorrow is going to be another tough fight.
Good morning, Mr. Chase. Morning, Carter. Is this big data of yours really reliable? I'm feeling pretty anxious. I just don't know. Mr. Chase, trust me on this. Just think of it as meeting a new friend who can help take your career to the next level.
Good morning, Attorney Carter.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you. I'm Grace Shaw, your blind date for today.
We've actually met before. 13 years ago, at a Metro City International Design Salon, you were a guest speaker. I asked you back then, if a design's functionality conflicted with its aesthetics, which would you choose? You said, no matter how beautiful a design is, it eventually loses its novelty. But functional convenience provides a lasting improvement to a person's quality of life.
It was you! Come to think of it, at that International Design Salon 13 years ago, you were sitting in the third row. When you asked your question, you were blushing. I still remember it.
The cases you discussed, I looked up the recordings later and watched them repeatedly. They directly influenced my views on the home decor industry. Back then I was thinking, anyone who can explain design with such clarity must be extraordinary. Ms. Shaw, are you free right now? I'd like to treat you to a meal. We can chat while we eat.
Sure.
Attorney Carter, this is so incredible. How did you know they'd hit it off so well? I thought my bonus was gone for sure.
A client's needs are never just about a superficial match, but complementary resources and emotional value. You still have a lot to learn. Attorney Carter, care to join us for a quick bite? Ms. Shaw and I both have some legal matters we'd like to discuss. I appreciate the kind offer, but the firm is quite busy today, so I'll have to pass. As for the work matters, I'll assign someone specifically to follow up with you. All right. If Alex Carter can do it, so can I. I'll also privately set up clients on dates and collect cash gifts. Big data is just a gimmick. I can do it all in Excel. I can't just take this. Hey, honey. Help me set up a client group. We'll do it under the table and poach Alex Carter's clients. Let's bleed him dry.
Copying Alex Carter and acting like a pimp to make a living. Aren't you embarrassing the prime elite?
Do you want to take this petty short-term profit and risk your entire career to gamble on a model that's doomed to fail? Foster, into my office. Howard Collins has already been fired. We're only keeping you out of respect for your father-in-law. So keep your head down and stop causing trouble.
Keep my head down? Attorney King? Just look at the year-end dividend projections. We're already in the red. Projected dividends are down by millions of dollars. It's not that we want to make a move. It's Alex Carter forcing our hand. He's leaving us no way out. I'm going to my father-in-law to talk it over.
James, I know you're upset, but Carter Law Firm has established itself. Don't keep going after Alex Carter anymore. Just focus on our own business, or we might get burned.
Dad, it's not that I won't let this go. Check your phone and look at the trending topics. The whole internet is talking about David Shaw losing his case. Even the 3 major law firms we work with have seen their reputations tank. Many clients are asking around, and some even want to back out.
Is that so?
When Alex Carter was kicked out of our firm, he's always held a grudge. Now that he's won the case and is in the spotlight, he definitely resents us for how we drove him into a corner. He's on top of the world now. He won't just let things go. I also found out that the Howard Collins incident was all his doing. If we just stop now, we're just sitting ducks. Once he catches his breath, we'll be the first ones he destroys.
Everything you said, I've actually thought about. But this thing involves too much and is too risky. Tell you what, let me think it over.
Uncle Bill, help me! My friend Linda Martin was driven into bankruptcy by them. She's a blacklisted debtor now.
Charles King is the best divorce lawyer in Bayfield. Why are you panicking?
But for my second trial, it's also Alex Carter. I'm afraid he'll bankrupt me too. Hurry, and ask your son-in-law's lawyer friends to help me figure something out. How about we just settle? I'll give him a bit more money. I really don't want to die.
Shut up. If one of William Ford's people surrenders before the trial even starts, how would that make me look? Let's hear your plan.
Right.
Attorney King, you really need to be careful. Going head-to-head with him in court is a bad idea. To play it safe, it's best to avoid court entirely.
Are you really that scared, Shaw? Why not give him a call? Let me hear how tough he really is. Hello. Alex Carter. This is Charles King. I think we can settle out of court.
Sorry, my client and I don't see it that way. We won't change our plans.
Attorney Carter, lawsuits are unpredictable. If some unexpected accident makes you stumble and end up losing, I'm afraid the reputation you worked so hard to build here in Bayfield will be completely ruined.
Attorney King, are you telling me how to do my job? If you're really scared and want to step down, I wouldn't mind at all.
We're sorry, the number you dialed is busy. Please try again later.
How dare he?
Here he is!
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Finally, the Divorce King is live! 500,000 viewers! More popular than A-listers!
First, let me clarify something. We are divorce lawyers. We handle civil cases. We won't hold the other party criminally liable, like sending them to prison.
Attorney Carter, I'll give you $100 million. Good morning. Can you help me put my husband behind bars? What did I just read? $100 million? Is that girl for real? Poverty has limited my imagination. For $100 million, forget sending him to jail. I'd take him out myself.
First of all, I need to clarify. Legally speaking, there's no definition for leaving with nothing, and not all affairs will lead to the other party not getting a single dollar.
Alex Carter, I just came to ask you. You're amazing. Do you have double standards?
I don't quite follow you.
Let me ask you, does Carter Law Firm only take divorce cases?
No, we also handle financial dispute cases.
Then in that case, why do you only set up your divorce clients on dates? Do we, your financial dispute clients, not deserve love?
We demand equal treatment. Matchmaking backed by a law firm. Sounds so high-end.
It's not that I don't want to introduce you. It's just that the risk is too high. Think about it. What if I introduce an abuser or a gold digger? How do I take responsibility for that?
What's so hard about that? Just charge more. On top of the legal fees, add a background check fee.
Yeah, the divorce king! Money isn't an issue for us. What we need are reliable partners. Hurry up and hire more people. Get the best lawyers in Bayfield City and poach them all.
All right. Okay, fine. I'll do it. I'll go to Circle Law Group later and Major Law Firm to poach some talent for you all, okay?
You all saw it. He's poaching people. He's coming right for us. We can't just sit back and do nothing. I propose all top law firms in Harbor City join forces and form a united front.
This Alex Carter is getting too greedy. We've compromised enough. James, what's your plan?
I suggest a pay raise. For regular lawyers, raise the base pay by $5,000 and triple the bonuses. I want to use money to build Alex Carter a wall he can never climb over.
Attorney Foster, you're flipping the table.
If he dares to match us, he'll be bleeding money to pay his staff. I want to see how long his funds can last.
Good. Let's do it.
James Foster, crush me with your money if you can. Thinking too small. System, I want to recruit talent. Scope is Bayfield Circle Law Group.
Cross-region selected. Cross-region and cross-level recruitment selected. Matchmaker AI activated. Cross-level recruitment. 2 system points will be consumed. Will consume 2 points. Opening exclusive talent pool. Confirm.
Confirm.
Please input filtering criteria. Matchmaker AI activate. Please input filtering criteria.
Field of expertise. Financial litigation divorce lawyer.
Generation complete. Matchmaker AI activated. To obtain the full list and detailed info. It costs 100 system points. Redeem.
Redeem. Charles King's right-hand man. What a waste. Once I beat you, your team, your reputation, I'll take it all. All right, I gathered everyone today because there's something major I need to announce. Our Carter Law Firm is adding a new service. Except for the divorce litigation department, all other lawyers will take on a new business. It's called high-end relationship consulting and background checks.
What? Playing matchmaker? Mr. Carter, we're lawyers, not a matchmaking agency.
I know you're all lawyers, so the core of this business isn't matchmaking, but investigation. Look, everyone, our clients are rich or powerful. What they lack isn't money, but a reliable marriage and a safe partner. This is what we're best at, using legal means to investigate someone's background inside and out. This business is what we call Carter Select. The fee structure is tied to the client's annual income, and we promise, if we can't find them an ideal match within a year, full refund.
Full refund? Doesn't that mean we'd work for nothing for a year?
The firm will cover the refund. You just need to handle the background check fees. This money will be your commission to put right in your pockets. Win or lose, you keep it. In other words, for this payout, it's low risk and high reward.
But Mr. Carter, this new business, why did you exclude the divorce department?
Because you have a more important role. Think about it. When a large number of young men and women flood into the firm, your potential clients will increase exponentially. Those who just got divorced and want to find a second match, who will they think of? So your task is to handle their divorces cleanly and beautifully.
That little bastard Alex Carter poached 3 of my partners. What, got nothing to say? James, you handle dinner tonight. Order something nice for everyone.
Got it, Dad.
It's here. It's finally here. Hello? A delivery? Just leave it at the front desk. Thanks.
Director Ford, it was for me. The package is here.
Let's continue the meeting.
Take a look at this document. Tomorrow morning at 9. I need you to follow up on the Blue Coast Project's progress.
Got it, Attorney Carter.
Also, if anyone from Prime Legal contacts you, whether for a consultation or whatever, receive them politely and give me their contact info.
I understand.
You may go.
Alex Carter, what the hell are you doing? How can you just sit there?
Attorney Carter, you're finally here.
Mr. Wayne, before the trial, I want to shoot a quick video here.
Shoot, a video?
As a record of the trial. That way, if we win, it's great promotion for my firm.
No problem, Attorney Carter. Feel free to record.
Hello, everyone. I'm from Carter Legal Office, Attorney Carter.
This Alex Carter, he really has no shame, treating the courthouse like his personal stage.
Regarding divorce cases like this,
Edward, do we really have to take it this far? We were married after all. Can't we just sit down and talk?
There's nothing to talk about. I'll see you in court. After you, Attorney Carter.
That bastard, putting on a show right here, and mocking me.
let's go inside. Presiding Judge, we object to the first ruling's marital property determination. The determination and division of marital property, and the division. We strongly object, Presiding Judge. I believe Mr. Edward Wayne and Ms. Lily Collins' marriage didn't just start from scratch. Ms. Lily Collins, may I ask, 5 years ago, before you and Mr. Wayne were even together, did you give him $2,000? $20,000? What's he trying to do?
Yes, Presiding Judge, I remember now. She said it herself. She lent it to me. To pay back 10 times if I succeed, or with interest if I fail.
You're lying. I didn't. I clearly said it was for shares. That was my investment.
Bullshit! You said it was a loan.
Order.
Regarding this $20,000, the exact purpose, whether it was a loan or an equity investment, my client has evidence to confirm.
If he can prove it was a personal loan, then the original company shares would belong to Edward Wayne as premarital personal property. When dividing the subsequent massive appreciation, Edward Wayne will have an absolute advantage. This Alex Carter is really tough to deal with.
Your Honor, we request to call a witness to the stand.
Granted.
It's her. Why is she here?
Ms. Warren is Ms. Lily Collins' college classmate. She was also her best friend back then. Ms. Warren, please tell us, the money Ms. Lily Collins gave to Mr. Edward Wayne back then, was it a loan or an equity investment?
It was a loan. I remember it clearly. Lily told me so herself. That money was lent to Edward Wayne to tide him over. I even have the chat logs from back then.
Objection! Your Honor, bragging and joking between friends has no legal validity. Furthermore, at the time, my client and Mr. Wayne were in an ambiguous romantic phase, so it was most likely just a girl being coy and showing off.
Defense counsel, objection sustained. The chat logs will only serve as a reference.
Attorney King, your objection is completely based on a false premise.
What false premise?
Your so-called romantic phase. Ms. Warren, please tell us, at the time when Ms. Collins lent money to Mr. Wayne, were they romantically involved?
No.
Did she like anyone at that time?
No, don't say it! Yes. At the time, she was crazy about our school's popular senior, Ryan Nash. They even dated briefly. Then Ryan went abroad, and that's why they broke up. As for Edward, she said back then he was a nice and honest guy. Good enough to keep around as a backup.
A backup? So all this time, I was just a backup.
You're lying. You're all lying. The one I liked back then was Edward. I was just too embarrassed to admit it.
Ms. Lily Collins, I will ask you one last time. Was the person you liked back then Mr. Edward Wayne and not Mr. Ryan Nash? Every word you say will go on the record.
I'm certain. The one I loved back then was Edward Wayne.
If you admit it was a loan, it's all over. But admitting a change of heart is just a moral issue.
Very well. Your Honor, the opposing party is lying in court. We'd like to present video evidence. The video shows Ms. Lily Collins back in the day with Mr. Ryan Nash.
That guy, Edward Wayne, still chasing you?
Don't bring him up. Just a poor country boy. So tacky. So annoying. If he weren't a bit smart and making some money, I wouldn't even bother. You're the one I've always liked, Ryan.
If you don't like him, why lend him money to start a factory?
That $20,000 is not the point. I was thinking that later, as a shareholder, I could often go to the factory. And then, wouldn't I have an excuse to go out and see things?
You're pretty smart, but $20,000 is no small sum. You should find a chance to get it back. Let me keep it safe for you, so you don't get scammed by that poor kid.
I'll think of a way in a few days to get it back.
No wonder. Just days after she lent me the money, she claimed her grandma was sick and took it all back.
No, that's not true.
We're done. This evidence is a checkmate.
Your Honor, this video proves 2 points. First, Lily Collins never liked my client. Second, she used deceitful means within 5 days to take back the $2,000. Whether it was a loan or an investment, it constitutes a de facto withdrawal. Therefore, all shares of the factory in question from its inception to the present are the sole property of my client, Mr. Edward Wayne. But now, we haven't even gotten to the main point.
Defense counsel, defendant, regarding this new evidence, do you have any explanation? Since the defense has no objections, the court accepts the plaintiff's counsel's argument. Counsel for the plaintiff, do you have anything else to add?
Yes. While calculating the marital assets, we found that Ms. Lily Collins engaged in frequent and massive transfers of joint marital assets to a third party. The primary recipient was Mr. Ryan Nash. During the marriage, Ms. Lily Collins transferred to Mr. Ryan Nash a total sum of $208 million.
Objection! These transfers are all noted as loans.
Loans? Is there an IOU? Is there a repayment date? Is there any interest? Has Mr. Ryan Nash ever made a single repayment?
Even with loans between friends, sometimes you can't get the money back. Mr. Wayne, haven't you ever lent money to a friend?
Since Attorney King put it that way, let's look at the chat logs.
Lily, I'm ruined. My fast food place is in $4 million of debt. The suppliers are right at my door.
How could this happen? Don't panic. I'll figure out the money. I'll get you $1 million for now. You don't need to pay me back.
Attorney King, how can you equate a gift to an affair partner with a loan between friends, like they're the same thing? Your Honor, I strongly object to opposing counsel's absurd comparison.
Objection sustained.
So that's what happened to that $1 million.
$208 million might just be the tip of the iceberg compared to my client, Mr. Wayne's massive assets. But wait, this is just an appetizer. Ms. Collins, during your marriage, within a span of 5 years, you invested in 10 promising factories in the Wayne family's name. But without exception, these 10 factories were sold at a low price by you under the excuse of poor management and serious deficit within less than a year. Am I right?
That's true, but Mr. Wayne knew about it.
But we've discovered that the buyers behind these factories point to offshore companies. And the actual controller is none other than your brother.
So that's why. I was wondering why every business you ran went under. It turns out you were just funneling money to your family.
Impossible. How did he find out?
What's more interesting is, all these factories later shamelessly became partner suppliers for Mr. Wayne's company. On one hand, you cheaply sold off your own assets. On the other, you used your family to bleed your husband dry. Ms. Collins, you've played quite a huge game.
Lily, how could you do this to me?
Order in the court.
Objection. This is pure speculation. You don't have any evidence to prove Ms. Lily Collins cooked the books. There is no evidence at all, to prove she is connected to that company on Kent Isle.
Evidence? I have here Ms. Lily Collins' factory investment financial statements, as well as the former financial staff's written testimonies. These all prove Ms. Collins tampered with the statements. This report contains the factory investment fund's complete financial records. And the written testimony proves that Ms. Collins doctored the statements to fake a corporate deficit. Her ultimate goal was to sell the company cheap and take the proceeds, which are joint marital assets, and secretly transfer them to her family.
Opposing counsel is distorting the facts. Taking a paper loss was to average out the costs. Selling the factory was because Lily urgently needed funds for other investments. Here are the relevant documents. After my client sold the factory, she invested all the proceeds into the real estate market that year. The real estate market that year had an average growth of over, Your Honor, 20%. This proves that her actions were based on precise business judgment. It was a successful investment to create wealth for her family.
In response to opposing counsel's claims, I have video evidence. This crucial video evidence was obtained from the neighbor across from the detached villa Ms. Lily Collins bought, captured by that neighbor's smart lock surveillance camera.
I'm so screwed. How many more tricks does he have?
Babe, I am so happy today.
Fake! You set this up!
Ms. Lily Collins, if you have any doubts about the surveillance footage, you can verify its authenticity. Your Honor, Ms. Collins publicly claims she bought this villa for investment. But in reality, the true purpose of purchasing this property was to secretly meet with Mr. Ryan Nash. What's even more interesting is that shortly after she bought this villa, she told my client, Mr. Edward Wayne, that she was pregnant with twins.
Objection!
Defense counsel, watch your tone.
Opposing counsel brings up infidelity and personal morality issues, just to confuse the court.
Attorney King's strong reaction. Is it a tacit admission that Ms. Lily Collins indeed committed adultery?
The one with a messy private life who secretly transferred assets is the plaintiff, Edward Wayne. According to our investigation, during his marriage, Mr. Wayne, with 3 different young women, maintained improper, intimate relationships.
As for opposing counsel's claims, that's exactly what I'll address next. The so-called 3 women, the so-called intimate relationships, were all entirely orchestrated by Ms. Lily Collins. It was a total frame-up.
We need to think of a way to distract his attention.
Don't worry, babe. Men are all the same. They all have the same hobbies. We'll just get some pretty girls to cozy up to him, take a few pictures, and he won't be able to explain himself.
Objection! This is completely taken out of context. A joke between friends. How can it be taken as evidence of my client plotting a conspiracy? As defense counsel.
Sustained. Plaintiff's counsel, please present more persuasive direct evidence.
Ms. Warren, did Lily personally instruct you to use funds to bribe 3 girls to intentionally approach Mr. Wayne and create a false impression of his infidelity?
Yes.
Then do you have evidence to prove everything you've said?
Yes. I have the bank records of her transferring money to me in batches. And I also have a recording of her teaching me how to do this.
Your Honor, we request to play the audio evidence.
Granted.
Pearl, find a few young, pretty women to get close to Edward Wayne. Pay a $500,000 deposit first. Make sure to get intimate photos and stay for at least an hour. Pay another $1 million when it's done. You must make it impossible for him to clear his name. I want him completely ruined and left with nothing. Pearl Warren, you little bitch! You recorded me? Spreading rumors? You betrayed me.
Betrayed? Bitch, Ms. Collins, I'd like to ask you, the money used to frame Mr. Wayne, was it your personal asset? As far as I know, the money you used to frame Mr. Wayne is marital property. Meaning, half of that money belongs to Mr. Wayne. Ms. Warren took Mr. Wayne's money and did what he wanted. How is that a betrayal? It's called choosing the right side and setting things right.
You.
Defense counsel Carter. This trap was set from the very beginning. All the previous evidence was just a setup. Defense counsel Carter. He's going for the jugular. This is an absolute execution.
Your Honor, Miss Lily Collins has breached her duty of loyalty, transferred nearly $1 billion, and is suspected of framing. Her misconduct is egregious. We ask the court to award her nothing from the divorce and to compensate our client, Mr. Wayne, $180 million for direct economic losses.
Objection! The plaintiff's counsel's statements are highly subjective and emotional. He's exaggerating the defendant's faults.
Overruled.
Attorney Carter, please wait. Attorney Carter, could we speak in private?
I lost this case. But I only ask one thing. What happened in court today? Could you keep it quiet? I, Charles King, will owe you a favor.
Attorney King, you're not the first to lose to me, and you won't be the last. As for publicity, my firm just opened. We're short-staffed right now, so I need Attorney King and your big reputation to advertise for me and recruit some top talent.
Alex Carter, don't burn your bridges. We might cross paths again.
You're telling me not to burn bridges? 3 years ago, when I was blacklisted by the legal world, where were you? Back then, the great Attorney King was living the high life. You looked at me like I was a pathetic begging dog. Now you're talking about crossing paths again? Don't worry, Attorney King. Someone like you is someone I'll never see again.
Attorney Carter, congratulations on winning the billion-dollar divorce case. You defeated Prime Legal's top lawyer, Charles King. How do you feel right now?
Winning was simple and expected. Attorney King is a celebrity in the Bayfield Legal Association. He's the face of the Circle Law Group. It's an honor to face him. However, he wasn't as impressive as I thought. Now I should consider whether this case will leave him with any psychological trauma.
What a show-off. I give him full marks. He's adding insult to injury. Attorney Carter, you're so bad. I love it. I used to think Attorney Carter was just a highly skilled internet-famous lawyer. Turns out he's a true legend.
Alex Carter has gone too far. He's just a newcomer, an amateur. Why is he coming after my foundation?
Before Prime Legal, he poached quite a few from us too. He's trying to make an enemy of the whole Bayfield circle.
Why don't we give him a taste of his own medicine? Let's poach the people from Carter Law Firm.
Good idea. I'll leave this to you. Find the best headhunters. Poach all his people for me. Everyone.
All right.
The usual rules. Video call for legal consultations.
Front row for the divorce king. Attorney Carter, how can I turn marital property into my personal premarital property?
My friend, that's a very dangerous thought. My advice is that you just go to bed. It'll happen faster in your dreams. Thank you all.
Attorney Carter, I want you to help me get a divorce. And I need you to send my husband to prison for 9 years.
What did I just hear? Divorce and jail for the husband. 9 years. How much does she hate him?
Ms. Lane, divorce is a civil case. Jail time is a criminal matter. It's hard for a civil lawyer to make the other party face criminal charges directly.
I don't care about the money. He's the boss of a listed company. I don't believe his hands are clean. I don't care about the money. I just want him locked up. Attorney Carter, as long as you can put him away, I'll double your fees. If he gets over 10 years, I'll triple it. User Rain, Attorney Carter, over 20 years. Quadruple. Do this kind of thing.
This is like hiring a hitman, User Rain. Attorney Carter won't do this. No, she's buying prison time.
Ms. Lane, that's not how it works. How about this? Let's schedule a time to discuss the details offline. And my legal fees are set at a standard rate.
I'll pay extra.
My legal fees are already quite high.
Helen. What are you going crazy about now?
Me, crazy? Richard Mann. Half of this family's assets belong to me, and right now, I'm done with you. I want a divorce.
Just because I tipped a little in a live stream, you want a divorce? And you want to put me in jail? If this gets out, where do I put my face? What about the company's stock?
Richard Mann, when you were with that streamer Candy, calling her your baby with every other breath, why didn't you think about your reputation then? When you took the money you tipped her and hid it in the company's project expenses, trying to evade taxes, why didn't you think about the company's stock price? Richard Mann, my mind is made up.
You better not regret this.
The one who regrets this won't be me.
No, I can't get a divorce. The company is currently in the middle of its IPO. If a scandal breaks out, the stock will tank. Hey, Bill! Get over here right now. I have something urgent to discuss.
Chairman Mann, calm down. What exactly happened?
The lawyer my wife hired is Alex Carter. I don't care what kind of tricks he has up his sleeve. I want you right this second to find someone who dares to take him on.
Mr. Mann, this is going to be a real problem. Alex Carter's methods are very extreme. I'd suggest, for this matter, maybe we should try to settle.
Settle? The word settle isn't in my dictionary. I'll make him regret crossing me. If you can't find someone, Man Ocean Group's partnership with your firm is over.
Mr. Mann, I'm sorry. No one in our firm dares to take your case. You'll have to find someone else. I'll take my leave now. Take care.
Old Bill, you... useless. Come in. Go look up a lawyer named Alex Carter. I want to know everything about him.
Yes, Chairman Mann. Chairman Mann, I found it. Alex Carter, 28 years old. Netizens jokingly call him the Reaper of the legal world.
Get to the point.
What really made him famous was that hundreds of millions of dollars divorce lawsuit. The opposing counsel was Prime Legal Group's senior partner, Charles King.
And the result?
Charles King lost miserably. Alex Carter basically wiped the floor with him in court. Ever since then, insiders have called him a madman. There's one more thing. The terms your wife offered are that of the final awarded assets. 3% will be paid as legal fees to Alex Carter.
3%? Is she crazy? With a $3 billion net worth, that means $4.5 billion in legal fees. Can you poach him? I'll offer him $6 billion.
I'm afraid not, Chairman Mann. Alex Carter has a rule. He only takes cases from the party who initiates the divorce.
Hello. Helen. Let's not get a divorce, please. I know I was wrong. I really know I was wrong.
Ms. Lane.
Attorney Carter, I have some of his company's financials. My request is simple. Put him away for a few years.
All right then, pleasure working with you.
Likewise.
The nation's #1? I don't deserve that. I really don't. Hello. Hi, everyone.
Good morning. Here we go. Here to watch the nation's best divorce lawyer. Here, if we hire you for a case, do we pay in installments or full? Congrats on another win, Divorce King. I heard the law firms in Bayfield are afraid to face you in court.
Thanks for watching. First of all, let me say, there is no nation's #1. Another thing, I want to clarify something. My fees are indeed quite high. But at Carter & Partners, we have many other great lawyers. Their rates, compared to mine, are much more affordable.
Attorney Carter.
Hello.
Attorney Carter, I heard what you just said, but I think your vision isn't big enough. You only do divorces. That's just a Band-Aid. You should expand your business a bit. Help us single fans out and screen guys for us. Start a matchmaking service. Money is no object.
Wait.
Think about it, Attorney Carter. Anyone introduced by you, would they dare to cheat? Would they dare hide assets? If they have any bad intentions, once they remember their matchmaker is the top divorce lawyer in the country, they'd have to think twice. Could they afford to leave with absolutely nothing? You'd be eliminating our risks right from the source. Girl, you're my hero, you're my hero. This idea is brilliant, Holy crap, genius. Attorney Carter, hurry.
Attorney Carter, start this new
Bowing
service.
to
I'll
the
be the first to
master.
sign up.
Reverse endorsement, using the Shardosphere to build the strongest shield.
Everyone, let's calm down. First of all, I really appreciate this viewer's creative idea. But 400,000 people? How can I help all of you? Besides, our main business is legal litigation. We're not a dating show.
No, Attorney Carter, what you're talking about is for people who still believe in love. I don't believe in it anymore. Right now, I just want to find someone decent to settle down with.
It's not about the money. Our main business is litigation. We fight lawsuits. Fighting lawsuits takes full dedication. If we start a matchmaking service, it will definitely affect our cases. That would be very disrespectful to my clients. Besides, I don't want to become a shackle in your marriages. After all, love relies on connection, rather than relying on me to maintain it.
Okay, Attorney Carter, I'll wait for you. However long you consider it, I'll wait for you.
Hubby, stop watching. He's just a clown. How could he ever compare to you?
A clown? People are calling him a god now.
Don't worry, hubby. My dad has already teamed up with several other law firms to raise the salaries of Bayfield lawyers by 30%. How can his little law firm possibly compete with us? Besides, in 3 months, they won't even be able to pay rent. Those who jumped ship will come crying back and beg us.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stupid woman. His name is a golden ticket right now. Countless people are fighting to get in and pad their resumes. Would they care about this little salary? Reputation is the most valuable asset in this industry.
It's all your fault. I never should have listened to your nonsense and messed with that lunatic Alex Carter. Look at us now. The entire Bayfield legal world is just here to watch us make fools of ourselves.
Dad, Director Ford, Finance just notified us that our accounts are empty. We can't even cover this month's payroll.
What? How is that possible? What about the client retainers?
They all asked for refunds. They all ran to Carter Law Firm. William Ford, you owe us an explanation. You led the charge on this. All for your precious son-in-law. You dragged us into this to target Alex Carter. And look at us now. Our reputations are completely ruined.
Give me some time. I'll figure something out.
Alex Carter.
What do you want?
Feeling pretty smug? Watching me get kicked out like a dog? Watching my firm fall apart? Is it satisfying?
This is the path you chose.
I chose my own path. But what right do you have? For 4 years in college, what right did you have to always overshadow me? You were the student president. You got the scholarship. Even the girl I liked only had eyes for you.
I'm not interested in hearing your ancient history.
I'll say it anyway. You think you've won? Let me tell you, this isn't over. If I'm going down, you're coming with me. I swear I'll find a chance to take everything you have and destroy it all. I'm gonna make you kneel before me and beg.
You won't get that chance.
Mr. Foster, did you use William Ford's influence to get Bayfield law firms to blacklist Mr. Alex Carter? A former classmate reported that during college, you repeatedly bullied others. Is this true? Most importantly, regarding the rescue of Ms. Ford, did you take credit for Mr. Alex Carter's actions?
What are you reporters talking nonsense about? What bullying? What violence? This is slander.
According to our investigation, James Foster not only stole credit from Alex Carter for saving his wife, Olivia Ford, back then, using it to marry into wealth, but also gaslit her for years, used his father-in-law's power to maliciously suppress Mr. Carter, and even transferred assets to secretly embezzle his wife's fortune.
No!
This isn't true.
James Foster, do you like the gift I sent you?
Trap! These are all traps you set. Olivia. Olivia!
You've been lying to me for years. The person I've hated was the one who actually saved me. You made me fall for a thief, a liar. James Foster, go to hell. Alex Carter, I'm sorry.
A law firm crushing matchmakers? Who is this Alex Carter? What makes a lawyer think he can do this? We work so hard on background checks and analyzing profiles, but we can't beat a single word from him. If he actually pulls this off, aren't we all doomed? He's trying to ruin our livelihoods. We can't just sit back and do nothing. Assistant Ewell, contact all of Bayfield City's matchmaking bosses right now. I'll contact the other cities. I want to bring in all our peers nationwide.
I saw the trending topics. This Carter guy is a real piece of work. Stealing our livelihoods.
Mr. Duke, you're the leader. Just say the word. We'll follow your lead.
Everyone, the only way out now is to unite and fight back in the media. I have a proposal. Let's get our matchmakers who have a bit of a following to use their personal accounts to post videos. Don't attack directly. Be subtle and reason with people. Just say that our work is honest and genuine. We focus on true compatibility and smart matching, rather than using a lawyer's title to intimidate people. Then get some kind-looking old ladies on camera. Have them cry a little about how hard matchmaking is. It'll win us more sympathy.
That's brilliant. What a masterstroke.
Great idea, Mr. Duke. I'll arrange it right now. Any matchmaker working overtime gets triple pay.
We have to shut down this toxic trend today.
Total overkill. A law firm becoming a matchmaking agency. Internet trends come and go fast. They'll be forgotten in a couple of days.
Hey everyone! Hey fam! Everyone online says you should let Attorney Carter set you up. I just want to ask, a marriage relies on two people's conscience and their feelings, not some fancy title used to scare people. A lawyer should just stick to being a lawyer.
Interesting. They're ganging up to attack me.
Aunt Ruby is right. Leave the job to the professionals. A lawyer should focus on his cases. Why is he playing matchmaker? Exactly. Now any random guy thinks he can grab a slice of the matchmaking market. Boycott outsiders.
It's way too obvious. They're throwing shade at me the whole time, but without a single curse word. This is getting a bit tricky.
Guys, great job. It's top 3 trending. Add some fuel. Deploy all the bots. We have to push it to number 1 today. Let's show that Carter kid the power of our traditional industry.
Welcome, folks. We aren't talking about stocks today. We're looking at a wealthy family feud, far more dramatic than any soap opera. Rumor has it that a mysterious rich woman in Bayfield is teaming up with attorney Alex Carter to take on a powerful family. After doing some digging, I, Mr. Long, finally have some answers. These 2 audio clips, I used Pro software to compare them. The voice prints are a perfect match. The one in the interview and the one on call with attorney Carter are the exact same person.
Nova Appliances, Helen Lane. Isn't that Richard Man? That old guy's company.
Folks, do you get it now? That mysterious rich lady is none other than Nova Appliances chairman's wife, Helen Lane. And now, she's even the CFO of Nova Appliances.
Hello, everyone. I'm not a god. According to a reliable source, Chairman Man of Nova Appliances, after Ms. Lane hired attorney Alex Carter,
The guy was as anxious as an ant on a hot pan, so he started contacting the major circle law groups in Bayfield. But guess what? They all politely declined him. The excuse was schedule conflicts. Who'd believe that? To put it bluntly, aren't they just scared? Scared of our nation's #1 divorce lawyer? Alex Carter. He had no choice. Mr. Man had to chicken out, back down, and hand over Nova Appliances' financial control over to Ms. Lane. So you see, even though Attorney Carter only handles divorce cases, he is way better than those matchmakers who only care about social status. Attorney Carter is awesome. Guys, you think Attorney Carter only handles divorce cases? Think bigger. He's already coming for matchmakers' jobs. See this? The wife of Nova's chairman just became the company's CFO. This means Chairman Man's purse strings are now controlled by his wife. And the mastermind behind it all is attorney Alex Carter.
You have 10 minutes. Look into the trends. Make all that nonsense completely disappear.
What's wrong? Who upset you this time? Richard, don't get the wrong idea. About the divorce agreement, I absolutely didn't leak it. I trust Attorney Carter's integrity.
I know.
Helen, spill it. Tell me how you managed to keep Rich in line. Did you really go see Alex Carter from Carter and Partners?
I didn't have any proof. Just taking some precautions. Once you sign with him, you can basically rest easy. If you decide to drop the case, you'll have to pay a massive penalty fee.
A penalty fee?
My penalty fee is $200 million.
$200 million just for a chance to back out. That is way too expensive.
Is it? Just $200 million to guarantee that he can be left with nothing at any time and to act as a deterrent so he never steps out of line. I'd say it's well worth it.
Helen, quick, give me Attorney Carter's number. I'll contact him tomorrow.
Hello, who is this?
Hello, is this Attorney Alex Carter? I'm Miss Dunn. I'm a friend of Helen's. I'd like to hire you to file for divorce.
Ms. Dunn, right? I can take your case. Well, my fee structure. Did Helen tell you?
She mentioned it, the contract and the penalty.
Legal fees are $100 million. If you terminate the contract, the penalty is $200 million.
That works. Send me your account details. I'll sign the contract now and pay the penalty.
Wait, that fast? Ms. Lane, let's cut to the chase. Why did you share my fee structure? Especially the sky-high penalty.
Attorney Carter, do you really think they spend tens or hundreds of millions of dollars just to hire you for a divorce? The main purpose of this contract isn't to sue. It's to not sue. It's a deterrent. And that penalty fee, for us, is to prove to them our sincerity to save the marriage. Attorney Carter, in order not to sue you, I spent $200 million. Most importantly, once you take my case, you won't take a case from my opponent, right? Instead of worrying that one day my husband will use you against me, I might as well strike first and get you on my side. Attorney Carter, do you understand now why that penalty fee is like a security deposit to them?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? Hello?
Attorney Carter, I'm Claire Green's friend.
Legal fees are $90 million. Penalty for breach is $180 million.
Okay, Attorney Carter, send me the account.
Is it really this easy to make money now? Hello? You can call the movers now. By the end of the day, I want all my things moved to the global center, into the new office.
Hello? Ms. Quinn?
Attorney King, I heard Prime Legal has started offering matchmaking services. Is that right? I'd like you to help me find a match.
Ms. Quinn, don't worry. Our Prime Legal platform has gathered elites from all industries. I'll screen them for you right away. I'm so done. I've got a ton of clients, and they're all at fault. How do I run a matchmaking business? It's stressing me out.
King, you stressing about this too? These guys on my end are either cheaters or abusers. I can't exactly introduce them to other people's innocent clients, right? That'd be screwing them over.
Now that you mention it, Alex Carter's side is totally killing it. He has all the innocent clients. His client pool is top tier. Why don't we try talking to Alex Carter and ask him to share some?
What are you thinking? Right now, we're competing with him.
I enjoy shopping, watching shows, traveling, and fine dining. Mr. Linton, do you have a problem with me?
You misunderstand, Ms. Quinn. I was just thinking that our hobbies don't really overlap.
Then, Mr. Linton, what fancy hobbies do you have?
Nothing too fancy. I enjoy reading, making handmade toys, and baking treats at home.
What? A problem with the contract? Okay, I'll head back to the office right now.
Mr. Linton, why did Ms. Quinn leave so soon?
Attorney King, Mr. Linton, what can I do for you? What I pay Prime Legal is Circle Law Group's consultation fee, not a matchmaking membership fee.
Mr. Linton, what do you mean by that?
I mean, your arrangements are half-hearted. Instead of what you're doing now, just grabbing two random people. Ms. Quinn and I, from habits to interests, have absolutely nothing in common. Before you set this up, didn't you even do basic background matching?
Love is unpredictable anyway.
Someone who travels the world spending money, and someone who likes to stay home and be alone. Do you think we'd have anything in common? If this is your Prime Legal's level of service, then I need to reevaluate our partnership.
Mr. Linton! Miss Quinn, hello.
Charles King, you'd better give me an explanation.
Miss Quinn, Mr. Linton's personality might just be a bit reserved.
Reserved? He's boring and dull. Sitting with him for 20 minutes was more exhausting than a whole day of board meetings. Attorney King, I seriously doubt your professional abilities.
Miss Quinn, you misunderstood. This was definitely an accident.
I paid for precision service, not to experience your accidents. I heard Alex Carter at Carter Law Firm has a much better reputation.
Please, calm down, Miss Quinn. Please, give me one more chance.
This is the last time. If there's a next time, expect my termination letter.
Alex Carter. Alex Carter again. I refuse to believe I can't beat you. Extreme sports enthusiast. Flies a private jet around the world. He's the one. $7:00, 7:15. Miss Quinn has been talking to him for so long. It's been over an hour. This time, it's definitely a match.
Hello?
Miss Quinn.
Attorney King, this gentleman and I had a great chat.
Really? That's great.
We both love traveling and enjoy good food, but
But what?
his idea of traveling is climbing snow mountains in Nepal, going to the tropical Amazon rainforest for an expedition, while I just want to sunbathe in the Maldives. His idea of good food is flying all over the country to eat at Michelin-starred restaurants, while I just like beef tallow hot pot. Except for living on the same planet, we have nothing in common. Attorney King. You know what? He mentioned Alex Carter again. He said he had a friend who went to Carter & Partners and had Alex find his current wife. They've been happily married for 3 years. He said Alex is really dedicated to doing this.
Dedicated? Do you know how many lawsuits Alex Carter takes on in a year? Where would he get the time to do background checks on you? When would he have time to figure out if you prefer mountains or the sea? Every single time, he just gets lucky. It's just pure dumb luck. Crap. I actually just yelled at a client.
What you said actually makes sense.
Arguing with a client and actually convincing them. What do you call this? PUA-style sales? Hey, big shots. How's the side hustle going?
Don't even mention it. I'm about to lose my mind. A client complained that her date smacked his lips while eating. I charge $8,000 an hour as a lawyer, and now I have to manage how people eat?
That's nothing. My client complained that the guy has 3 crow's feet when he smiles. Oh my goodness. He's almost 40. If he had no crow's feet, his face would be paralyzed.
It's all Alex Carter's fault. He started this stupid trend. I haven't made a dime, but I've lost half my hair.
I still can't figure out how Alex Carter puts up with it. Aren't his clients crazy too? You guys don't get it. Alex Carter has huge ambitions. He's not in it for these small referral fees. He's weaving a web, a network made up of high net worth individuals and top billionaires. Today he finds you a wife. Tomorrow he'll handle your toughest business disputes. That kind of favor works better than any ad. Once he wins over all these people, we'll be the ones crying later.
Brother, hearing you say that, why do I feel a chill down my spine?
In the future, if Alex Carter wants to mess with us, it would be like child's play, right?
So that's how it is. At least I brought one difficult client over to a slightly more reasonable front.
Carter said, "Our afternoon tea is getting an upgrade." Oh yeah, the coffee has to be freshly ground now. And you know what else? Our cafeteria hired a Michelin-starred chef as a consultant. I just won a big case a couple of days ago. Carter gave me a whole week off. I'm taking you to Europe for a vacation. How does that sound? Great. Bye. Where are the people who called me a fool? High pay, easy work, close to home. I really don't know what they were thinking. This job right here is the ultimate dream.
Here we go! Front row for the drama. Attorney Carter, Charles King is calling you out. Can you actually deliver? A 100% success rate? Do you think we're idiots?
Calm down, everyone. There's plenty of drama. Let's take it slow. First, let me clarify about Carter Law's new matchmaking service. Stating a 100% success rate? We never said that publicly. However, every client we took on has ultimately found their ideal partner. That is absolutely true.
You're full of it! Where's the proof? Bring your clients out and let us see!
That would be unethical. Our clients are all respectable people. They wouldn't expose themselves over something like this. Besides, leaking client privacy goes against professional ethics. But having said that, I'm actually quite curious. Why is it that for us it goes so smoothly, but for a peer like you it's such a struggle, with such poor results? Then it finally hit me. They never really intended to serve their clients. They put in zero effort and just want easy money. 100% might be an overstatement, but Carter Law Firm is different. Every single client we have is handled by me personally. So I'd like to ask those peers who claim low success rates, aren't you a bit too confident? Did you even try?
Hello, everyone. I'm a client of Attorney Carter. About the fees and success rate, I have a few words to say. When I went to Carter Law, the contract clearly stated that if within the agreed time they don't match me with someone I like, all service fees are fully refunded. A refund? That service is amazing.
Now I'm starting to believe Attorney Carter. No one jokes about money.
So the conclusion is, it's not that lawyers can't matchmake. It's just that some lawyers just lack the skills.
Is Charles King getting a divorce? Did he just expose his own firm's bottom line?
LMAO. He's a bad student and can't stand seeing the top student get full marks?
In our contract, it's clearly stated in black and white. If Party A during the contract's validity period fails to satisfy Party B with the matching service, the contract can be unilaterally terminated. Within 3 working days, Party A will refund Party B's service fee in full, in black and white. The validity of a contract. Everyone should understand that, right? In my live chat, there are also many fellow lawyers. The legal validity of a contract. I don't need to explain it to you, do I?
Savage! Who is Attorney Carter calling out?
Charles King, you might as well read out my ID number. This is a public execution.
Hi everyone, I'm Simon Chase. A while back, I hired attorney Alex Carter, hoping he could help me find a suitable partner. At first, I didn't have high hopes, but unexpectedly, attorney Carter only recommended one lady, and it was a success.
I'm Grace Shaw, the one Attorney Carter introduced to Mr. Chase. What's more, we actually knew each other from years ago. I never thought Attorney Carter would bring us back together.
We've already made our relationship official, and we plan to get married next year. Attorney Carter's matchmaking service is incredibly reliable. He's not just running a business, but relying on his sincerity and expertise to build marriages one after another.
Exactly.
If you can't cut it, don't blame the road. LMAO. Attorney Carter's clients are either CEOs worth hundreds of millions or a match made in heaven. What about you? Who have you ever matched for your clients?
Let me translate what this Attorney King really means. I suck at this, so you must be a fraud. So petty.
How is this possible? I shouldn't have gotten into this mess. Just wanted to ride the wave and hit our rival. But look what happened. Dragged myself right into it.
Who knew Alex Carter had so many trump cards?
The few of us are the internet's laughingstock.
We lost the PR war, but the war isn't over. Come in. Initiate Plan B. Go poach some talent. Get the best matchmakers in the market for me.
Yes, sir.
No matter how good Alex Carter is, he's still just one man. What we need to do is build a dedicated matchmaking team. Poach all the top-tier matchmakers out there. Establish Prime Legal's own elite matchmaking division. Use sheer numbers and our resource advantage to completely drown him out.
I agree with Director Ford. Pull the rug out from under him.
Once we poach his people, the client resources will naturally fall right into our hands.
Miss Quinn, hello.
Attorney King, I'm calling to let you know that our previous agreement is terminated.
Ms. Quinn, why? What about our...
There are no next steps. I'm a businesswoman. I care about efficiency and results. Unfortunately, those two things are what you're missing. I've already contacted Carter Law Firm.
Ms. Quinn, please don't be hasty. Our firm is making some big moves. We're getting ready to recruit a group of the top matchmakers in the industry.
So you're admitting your past services were unprofessional? Attorney King, I only invest in projects with a clear return. As for your empty promises, I'm not interested.
Hello. Is this Attorney King? Regarding my previous matchmaking request, I'd like to pause it. I've contacted Carter Law Firm.
To all our friends online, today, Prime Legal, in partnership with dozens of top law firms, is officially announcing to the market. The Wild West era of matchmaking is over.
Global!
We have assembled a massive team to bring in the absolute best in Bayfield. Top-tier matchmakers, Now please welcome our ace, Aunt Ruby.
High tech and big data? It's all just smoke and mirrors. Under these sharp eyes that have read people for decades, no one can hide their true colors.
Aunt Ruby, what do you think of Alex Carter from Carter Law Firm?
He's young. Just got lucky. Matchmaking relies on connections and insight, not a few lines of code. The client files we have could stretch all the way to the Hudson River. How can he even compete with us?
Boss, they are so arrogant. It's practically an open declaration of war.
How are the preparations? Mr. Carter, the database you provided on top matchmakers' scandals has been cross-referenced. It's ready to launch any time. No rush. Let them have their moment. We'll pull the net when the fish are in.
Director, that rug-pulling move of yours was absolutely savage. Alex Carter is dead meat this time.
He's just one man. How could he possibly fight against the resources of an entire industry? Let's just wait to collect his body.
Mr. Warren, don't worry. The Aunt Ruby I found for you is a total pro. I guarantee she'll find you a great match.
Cut the crap. Where is she? Set it up for tomorrow. I want to see what your ace is really capable of.
Director, see that? The clients can't even wait.
Alex Carter's end is here.
Charles King, who the hell did you set me up with? You promised me an heiress, but instead, she is an escort, trying to blackmail me!
That matchmaker actually sold my private info to a gossip magazine. I am going to sue you! Sue you into bankruptcy!
Hello?
Liar! You liar!
How could this happen? How could this be? Aunt Ruby?
Publicly claimed a 90% success rate. Actual success rate verified by data is less than 5%. Of those, 3% divorced within 6 months. Investigations show her companies are involved in contract fraud, having been sued by multiple clients.
LMAO. So this is their human wave tactic. Turns out it is just a sea of scammers.
William Ford, Charles King. We received a tip. You're suspected of massive contract fraud. Please come with us. People ask me why I started a matchmaking agency. I just want to say that matchmaking is only the beginning. What I really want to do is to build for my clients an ecosystem of absolute trust, a top-tier cultural circle that integrates commerce, capital bridging, and financial fusion. Some people try to use human wave tactics to disrupt me, but I only define the future. People ask me why I started a matchmaking agency. I just want to say that matchmaking is only the beginning. Some use human wave tactics, trying to muddy the market. But I only define the future.
I thought we were at war. Turns out I wasn't even on the board.